Are you ready for some more spelling videos? Today we're going to start looking at a sound which makes a j sound but is spelt with an S. Listen really carefully to this word, treasure, treasure. How many syllables can you hear in treasure? Remember, a syllable is a word beat. Should we clap it? Treasure, treasure. There are 2 syllables. Let's put our line in between so we can see them. And each one has got a vowel sound. So there's the vowel sound. It's the e. And that is an EA, which sometimes makes an E sound. And we're making the short E sound, like in head. Okay, so we've got, or in bread. So we've got that EA making an E sound. And then, so that's the first syllable. We've got e. And then in the second syllable, we've got j-er. Now, does this one look the way you'd expect jur to be spelt? It's making a j sound. We sometimes write that as a kind of a ZH, the sound it makes, but we never spell it with a ZH. It's in this particular word, it's spelt with an S, and we're going to be looking at some other words which are spelt with an S. So we've got the j, and then we've got the sound, jur, treasure. What we're going to do is we're going to cover up that spelling so you can't see it anymore. So let's just recap what that spelling is. We've got t-er-e for the first syllable, tre, and then jur, the second syllable, jur, which is an S, and then your, treasure. Okay, we're going to make that covered up. We're going to put a box for each syllable. Now, see if you can find, you might need to pause here to go and fetch these things. You need to have a pencil and paper, or a whiteboard and pen, or a little blackboard and chalk, something that you can write down with. And we want to write the first syllable in the first box, or you could just put a line in between them, and then the second syllable. So just now I want you to write tre, tre in that first space, and then you're going to write jur in the second. Can you remember how that tre is spelt? Can you remember how that jur is spelt? Treasure. You should have, are you ready to check your answer? You should have something like this. T-r-e, tre, j-er, treasure. Now we're going to have a look at another word. Listen to this word and hear how many syllables you think this word has got. The word is usual. Usual. Can you hear that j in there again? Okay, so our spelling focus for the next couple of days is that j sound is spelt with an S. But just now, how many syllables can you hear? Usual. Look at your mouth when you say it, or look at my mouth when I say it. See how many, there should be a different shape because it's a different vowel sound for each syllable. So my mouth will change shape when I change syllable. Usual. Usual. There are 3 syllables. Let's clap them out. Usual. 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 Let's put the lines in. So the first syllable is a U, and it's a long vowel sound, U. The second syllable is ju. So we've got our j sound and another U. Okay, and our j sound, remember, is being spelt with an S in these spellings this next couple of days. And then our final syllable is owl. 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 U, ju, owl. Look really closely at that. Think about the sounds that make each of those syllables. U, a long U. Ju, that's a j sound, which is spelt with an S. And then U, which is being spelt with a U. And then owl, owl, usual. Okay, we're going to cover it up and put some boxes in for you to write that down. So in the first syllable, we're going to write U. In the second space, we're going to write a ju. And in the third space, we're going to write owl. U, ju, owl. Did you have a go? Okay, now let's check. We should have U, ju, ju, owl, owl, owl. U, ju, owl. Okay, so we have got here, this is what's on your template. There are 9 words. Some of them, the S is making a S sound. Some of them, the S is making that J sound. So it might be a good idea to listen carefully. I'm going to read the words, and if you hear that S making a J sound, put a circle around it. So the first word is pleasure, pleasure. Because, because. Fast, Asia, usual, division, television, measure, hospital. So we've got pleasure, because, fast, Asia, usual, division, television, measure, and hospital. Try saying those words yourself and see if you make that buzzing j sound. If you make that buzzing j sound, then you need to circle that word. I'll see you tomorrow to have a bit more look at this sound.